Hey folks, Alan Soyev here with MyBadAssets.com, and today's episode is about credit complaints that are spiking at the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. Just as I predicted, the credit reporting agencies are falling behind, so now is the best time, if ever, to fix your credit. Hey all, my name is Alan Sasoyev and I'm the founder of MyBadAssets.com. Now I could sit here and tell you guys how all this got formed as a direct result of my activities as a real estate investor and a real estate coach, but I know you guys could care less about that, right? You guys want to learn about credit, credit repair, and how to perfect your credit, don't you? I mean, truth is, you could care less about me. You want to know how I can help you fix your credit so that you can get the things you want out of life, like, new car, maybe purchase a home, or just the peace of mind knowing you have the credit you need if you've got some sort of emergency for yourself or your family. Am I right? Well, it just so happens that due to the activities I do in real estate, I have become a credit perfection expert. And I do mean credit perfection. Here at MyBadAssets.com, guys, we don't play around with credit repair. I mean, I really believe credit repair by itself is pretty useless. So many times I see people who get credit sweeps done, and sure, all the bad marks on their credit are gone, but you know what? Now they're left with a blank file, and guess what? That doesn't help you guys either. Please take a few moments, check out the content. At the end of the video, I'll give you guys a look at some of the products we've got available now, as well as a bunch of the free stuff that'll help get you guys on the road to credit perfection. Now, if you've not already done so, you should subscribe to this channel because we will be releasing content often to help you guys understand everything that's going on in the world of credit right now. You can subscribe by clicking the button right down there to the right. Other than that, like I said, take a look at the video, ask questions and comments, comment in the comment section. I'm always up for some questions. And take a look at the products and the free stuff I've got at the end. Also, generally I'll mention free stuff that you can get just by watching the videos. The link for that is also going to be at the very end of this video, so watch it to the end and you can get the link there. We're all in this together, guys. So whatever I can do to help you guys, I'm happy to do so. So you guys want to learn about some credit? Let's learn about some credit, shall we?
Now, the first thing you guys might be asking is what the heck is the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau? The CFPB was created by the federal government to provide a single point of accountability for enforcing federal consumer financial laws and protecting the consumers in the marketplace. Now, this was born out of the financial crisis we had back in 2008. It was actually founded in 2011. Before that, the deal was the responsibility was divided amongst a lot of different agencies, and I'm sure you know how that works. When it's divided a bunch of folks, nobody's talking to anybody, and things were not getting done. And ultimately it was the taxpayers, all of us Americans, that were the ones getting screwed by that. So the federal government figured out that they needed to put it all into one agency. These guys write the rules, they supervise companies, and they enforce the law, bottom line. They enforce the laws that outlaw discrimination in consumer finance, and they take in consumer complaints. Now, they're not like an attorney. They're not going to help you with a complaint against a credit reporting agency, but they are kind of the watchdog. They also have a branch, by the way, that works on empowering the taxpayers through some financial education. Bottom line is they monitor financial markets for the risks to consumers. Think of them, like I said, as a federal watchdog and kind of your personal pit bull against anybody who's trying to screw with you guys financially. So let's talk about a little bit what people are complaining about. If y'all remember in some of my earlier videos, I saw this coming back in March when this whole thing got started. Guys, we all know this. Everybody's working remote, or if they're in the office at all, they're not getting much done like they're used to. Everything has changed. The bottom line is the system itself is taxed to the breaking point. Experian and TransUnion and Equifax, they're not any different from the rest of us. They just can't keep up with the demand as more and more Americans are getting behind and they're asking for help. So what we're hearing is that consumers are being ignored or stalled regularly by the big three. Stall tactics, by the way, are illegal under FCRA regulations, but the thing is, they're hard to prove. In my course, I teach you guys how to keep the records necessary to nail these folks to the wall and get results. The other big complaint with the CRAs are the results themselves. The big three are making mistakes, guys. Again, I've mentioned this in other videos. It's because they're overworked. Now, a lot of people see this as a problem, but I've said this before. I see this as an opportunity. If you guys start fixing your credit today, you just simply have a better chance of getting positive results based on the current crisis. Remember that time is on your side, not theirs when you're filing a dispute. And if they can't get to you, you're going to win by default. Again, I go over this in great detail in my course. You don't need to hire a credit repair organization to get this sort of thing done, y'all. And that's the last thing I want to mention, credit repair organizations. Now, you guys have heard me talk about this over and over. I don't have a lot of respect for credit repair organizations. I do know one attorney that I can personally recommend. You know, he's kind of a pain to work with. He's kind of a grouch, but he's really good at what he does. Generally speaking, credit repair organizations do not help you. They simply take your money. That may not be true for all of them, but it's just a general rule. They might produce a result, but they cannot produce any result any faster than you can. And the truth is, if one of the CRAs figures out that you're dealing with a credit repair organization, instead of dealing directly with you, they're just going to shut down the dispute and call it frivolous. They do that, and you guys are going to be stuck with that particular thing on your credit report for the next 7 years. I mean, is that really what you guys want to do? You know, as a real estate investor, I learned a long time ago that investing in real estate is not really about buying, selling houses. It's about solving problems. You know, everybody's got problems. That's especially true right now in the middle of the COVID crisis. Thing is, problems is kind of a negative word. See, if you can solve a problem, then that problem just became an opportunity. While it's true that people are getting sick, and it's true that we have to wear masks, and it's true that many areas are in lockdown, guys, it's also true that we have some incredible opportunities right now financially. The question is whether or not you're going to recognize an opportunity and then take action on it. I guess the bottom line is this. Do you want to be a slave to the system the rest of your life, or do you want to start running the system for yourself? That's really what it all comes down to. I'm a big fan of education. I live by the old adage that if you give a man a fish, you help him out for the day, and that's good stuff. But if you teach somebody to fish, you've helped them out for a lifetime. That's what I do. I teach people to fish. Now, that being said, I do have other tools that are not my course that I can totally turn you guys on to. Smart Credit is a company that does credit monitoring, and I use them myself, guys. They're fantastic. They've got some awesome tools, and if you use the link right here that's got my name in it, you're going to find you get some discounts and some freebies that I've built in for my students. Also, like I said, I have access to a professional credit fixer. He's an attorney in California, and like I said, he's kind of a grouchy old fart, but he's good at what he does. He's the only person right now that I recommend to handle your credit other than you. Now, to be fair, you're not going to get access to him unless you're one of my students. It's pretty privileged information. And the other thing is he can only handle so many clients at once anyway because he's just, it's just him and his office. And of course, there's my course. You guys know about that because you watch my videos. Right now, I've got it discounted to $57, so every single one of you guys can take advantage of getting good credit.
Okay guys, as I pointed out at the beginning, we've got some products available for purchase. You'll notice I don't do any hardcore sales technique. I generally speaking make my money coaching people in real estate investing. Yes, there's products. Yes, they're for sale. Everything here is designed to help you guys out. Okay, there's a do-it-yourself course right over here. There's a do-it-yourself course if you're interested in something like that. And if you'd rather have us do it for you, I can tell you, we are definitely experts at what we do, so much so that we'll even guarantee the results. So if you're interested, just go check out the link at mybadassets.com/products. There's also a free webinar. That'll help you guys out as well. The link is here on the slide. And then for other free resources that I mentioned throughout these videos, you can go here at this other part, Ask Al How, for free credit repair resources. Finally, I want to recommend the only credit monitoring service that we recommend is smartcredit.com. If you click on this link, smartcredit.com/Ask Al How, we have arranged some extra freebies for you guys as our students and our clients, okay? Again, put your questions in the comments section below. I'll try to get back to you guys as quickly as I can. And remember that here at mybadassets.com, we're not just credit repair or credit fixing or credit restoration. At mybadassets.com, we are credit perfection. That's it for now, folks. See you guys next time.